Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm doing one of my literal favorite videos, which is my whatever new season we're approaching. So it is my fall wish list. If you are someone who doesn't make a wish list, I literally just do it on my app, like my notes app on my phone. Like, it's just super easy. But I start off very general, like at the beginning of the season, or like not even, I mean, it's not even fall, at the end of summer, middle of summer, I like slowly start plugging in things that I'm like curious to kind of add to my wardrobe, whether I feel like I'm missing them, whether I just think they're gonna be really big, whether I'm just really lusting after, whatever it is. Like, I kind of put it out, and then I break it down into, once I start like looking at websites that I like or browsing Pinterest or whatever, I slowly find brands that I like, and then I kind of make my decision based off of that. I also really will wait till there's a big sale or something like that to pull the trigger on some of these, which they've already started some sales, so I have pulled the trigger on some of these things. But it's a really good way to be mindful when you're shopping. In the past, I used to be someone who would just buy all of my clothes from one place just because I felt like it was easier that way, and for some reason I felt like it saved me money, but I don't know why I felt that way. It was just like a weird thing in my brain, like, oh, well, if I just buy it all from one place, it's different than placing orders at many different places. I literally have no idea the rationale behind that. But anyways, I've been doing this probably for the past year, honestly, for every season. I think I started my fall wish list last season, and I absolutely loved it. I think it really helped me make really good purchasing decisions, and then it just helps me kind of hone in on my personal style. So without further ado, this is different than those like fall trends videos, which honestly, I'm kind of over that. I think at this point, I kind of have found my style, and if one of the trends kind of fits in, cool. If not, no worries. But let's go ahead and start. I'm going to just pull things up on my phone because, like I said, it's all on my notes list or my notes app, and I'm going to throw up pictures of different places that I'm eyeing said piece if I have multiple, or whatever. You'll get the drill. You'll understand. But everything will be linked in the description box down below if you're curious or need, or not need, I mean, these are wants, but if you're wanting to add anything to your fall wish list or your closet, whatever the case may be. So let's start with bags. So one bag, bags. I feel like I recently have gotten into bags, like, I don't know, I've just been somebody who wore crossbody bags for so long and then just didn't wear a purse at all and just carried my keys around. I was a part of the age where wristlets were a thing. So anyway, my first want is a suede bag. I knew I wanted a suede bag. At first, I wanted a chocolate brown suede bag, like this one right here. This one is from Banana Republic Factory, or Banana, whatever. It's the more affordable one. It's 50% off. It's so cute. I love how slouchy it is, and I love the dark chocolate color. I just feel like dark chocolate is beautiful, and I feel like a suede bag like this is something that really truly never goes out of style. So I really love this one. The other one I love is from Madewell. It's their like essentials tote or whatever. They have it in navy and in olive green. I have a navy bag. I mean, it's like a woven kind of bag. And I don't have a green, but green and navy are very much like neutrals in my opinion. I love navy. I think it goes with everything. I love green. I think it goes with everything, and so on and so forth. I don't ever really gravitate towards black. I gravitate towards more darker neutrals over anything. But those types of bags, you'll see the slouchy bucket tote kind of bag is what I'm after this season. So those are the three that I'm kind of like eyeing, and we'll see which one I pull the trigger on. I'm probably not gonna get more than one. I'm probably just gonna stick with one. The next is something that I've had on my list for a minute now, and this is a navy Oxford button-up. I can't believe I didn't have one. This is something I want to thrift. I feel like thrifting a polo Ralph Lauren navy Oxford with like the little red logo would be so perfect, so cute. Full price, they're pretty expensive, but again, I wear my button-ups. I feel as though like it's a good investment for me, and I like Oxfords. They're a thicker material, and I think that they can be worn so many different ways. I mean, I don't need to justify my love of button-ups because it's real, but you know what? I wear them, so I have no issue investing and spending in them. So a navy one is on my list. I do not own even a regular, like a poplin like a navy shirt, and I can't believe I don't. I feel like they're not that common, but I love navy, and that is on my wish list. So whether I find that thrifted or whether I get the more affordable one from Gap, either one is definitely an option. So this is the Gap one. Right, next on my list is an olive green button up. Now the only one that I could really find is this one here, and I think this is like a linen-esque material, which doesn't really scream fall to me. I mean, it kind of does, but I would have rather it just be like a plain like poplin shirt kind of thing. I've seen some come out that are cropped, so I'm hopeful that it's just kind of early in the season and I'll still be able to find something that I'm looking for, which is why I haven't pulled the trigger on this one. But honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, like fall in Dallas is still very much linen, so I might pull the trigger on this. Both Gap and Old Navy are having like 40% off their entire sites. Like, it's wild. I think Gap's Friends and Family is happening, and Old Navy just always does sales. The next thing on my list is a denim dress. Now, for me, denim dress, I will wear the heck out of them. I think they're so cute. I typically do not have dresses on my list whatsoever, but there's something about a denim dress that just speaks to me, okay? So I want one though that's sleeveless and a bit more. Well, I have two options. So the first one's like a shift style dress. This one's from Abercrombie. Love it. I love Abercrombie's dresses. I feel like they're not too short on me. They are built really well, and I just love the shape of this. This is very much more casual because it's got that shift sort of feel where it's just not like tailored. Whereas this one, I believe this one's from Reformation. This one is very tailored, but I also really freaking love it. Now, I don't know if it's something that like I could actually wear more casual, so I would have to get it and see and play around with it because she's wearing boots with it. She looks very like high fashion, but I think I could make it more myself. But if not, the Abercrombie dress is gorgeous. I want something more on the darker side. I'm hoping that Abercrombie will start to release more of their like rinse indigo denim styles, because they don't even have denim like jeans in a rinse wash, which I was hoping for. So maybe they'll release that denim dress more in a darker color as we're getting more up to for fall. But that Reformation one, I think it's a Reformation, I don't know, is stunning. It's just a little fitted, but I feel like I could always get it a size up and it wouldn't be so insanely fitted, but we'll see. The next thing on my wish list is a pair of brown silk or satin like pull-on pants, not trousers. I can find satin trousers everywhere, but I can't find just pull-on ones. But I have specifics that I need, okay? So I got a pair from Pepper Mayo, which were honestly perfect. Like, they were too small. I would have had to size up, but they did not have pockets, and I was bummed. Okay, I need pockets in my silk satin pants. I just am such a pocket girl, not to put stuff in, but just to like have a place to put my hands. I need them, okay? I need pockets. And I also want a small drawstring. I don't want a thick elastic band at the top, which I feel like is very common. So I found a couple, and honestly, they're like gonna be investments. But again, I think, I don't know, I have to get them and style them and see, because I feel like those kind of pants can look very like pajamas. But I'm hoping more places like H&M or something like that will come out with a pair of pants that are a little bit more affordable. But either way, I think that they could be a really good investment, especially if you work in like an office area. Okay, next item is very much trendy, and it's like the barn coat, the corduroy Carhartt kind of jacket thing. Old Navy has a very affordable one that is 50% off or 40% off right now or something like that, I think. I love the corduroy collar on it. Stunning, so cool. Just can be worn like very effortless, but like a throw on with literally anything, and I think it could just make it look just really cool. I don't know, I love it. They also have, there's two really cute ones from Madewell, or not Madewell, Mango. One is like a plaid kind of thing, which I think is cool. Very different than the traditional, it's the same kind of structure as the traditional barn coat. But it's kind of like got a little more, I don't know, interest to it, which I wear very plain outfits, so I can get away with an interesting jacket, I think would look cool. And then just obviously the plain one from Mango, which is, this is more of an elevated barn jacket. So I'm debating if I want to go more elevated, like traditional, or if I want to go like vintage Carhartt sort of thing. So when I'm in New York, I'm going to look at their thrift stores, because where I'm from in New York, they're all farmers. So I feel as though I could find some good vintage Carhartts. And if I find some, I will scoop some up if you are curious to this video will go up before I go to New York. So if you are on the hunt for a vintage Carhartt jacket too, when I'm in New York, let me know in the comments and I can grab a couple and I could give them to you guys. But I'm on the hunt for a barn coat, something along those lines. So whether I want it to be very like a traditional flattering silhouette, or if I want something to be, I don't know, I haven't decided. So I'll keep you posted on that, but barn coats, yes. The next item on my fall wish list are Boston clogs. Yes, I have a pair, okay? But I wear Birkenstocks. I love Birkenstocks, okay? So there's two that I'm like eyeing. The first one are these green tea clogs. Are you kidding me? These are so freaking cute. These are cute because they would be great in the fall. They would be great in the spring, summer. They're just like neutral enough. I love them. Okay, I see everyone getting the blue ones, but the blue with denim just feels weird to me. Whereas the green with denim would like pop, and green is my favorite color. I love this. It's almost sagey, green tea. I don't know. It's beautiful. I think I need these, okay? The other one are the ones with the strap in the back, the sports mode, if you will. If you have a little one that has Crocs, you'll know what I mean. But I love the little hook on the back. Now, if the green ones came with the hook, done. Already would have purchased them, okay? But I haven't yet. But I do like this like taupey purpley. I think it's quite pretty. I have just the original like taupe. I was looking around them. I'm pretty sure they're downstairs. They're like just my throw on easy. I wear the heck out of them. And I think I'll wear them even more here because it doesn't get rainy or snow, or it gets rainy. It doesn't snow or anything into the fall winter time. So yeah, I think I want them to release the green in the buckle, the back strap. But anyway, the next thing on my list is some more neutral sneakers. I popped off, not really. I bought two Spezials, the light blue and the green, for spring and summer, and I love them. I wore the heck out of them. I'm a sneaker girl. I'm not a boots girl. I'm just a very simple sneaker kind of girl. So I already did buy the brown Adidas Spezials. The Spezials are my favorite fit. You do have to size down at least a size, if not a size and a half, because they run really big, but they're super comfortable, super supportive. I can wear them right out, no blisters. I mean, I never had any issues with the other ones, but I have Gazelles, Sambas, Gazelle Bolds, and the Spezials. Anyway, I truly love the silhouette of the Spezial. It's just like my most flattering. But anyway, so the brown one, already bought these. It's like the earth whatever. I was able to find mine on ASOS whatever, but they already sold out when I was trying to link them for you guys. So StockX is the only place that I could find them. Even the end period whatever, I used to buy all my Spezials on there when they would be sold out. They don't even have them. So yeah, love those. But if you can't find those, or that brown is just not your color, this light gray, like taupey grayish, oh, I love this color so much. I feel like it'd be the perfect neutral, and I feel like it would go through so many seasons as well. So I think I will probably pull the trigger on these as well. They're good. They're good. I love the Spezials. So either the light, there's also a green pair that I'm interested in. I already have a green pair, but my green pair is more like a spring green. So anyway, Adidas Spezials in my book are never going anywhere. I mean, they're gonna go somewhere, but like I still absolutely love them. Okay, next up is a like leather banded watch. I love this green one from Pascal. They also have like navy, they have brown, but I really liked the green. I just think it's fun, and I'm interested in something that's a little bit more bold on my wrist to wear with sweaters and long sleeves, and I just think this is super cute. So that is on my wish list for sure. Next, like I was talking to you about, is Rinse denim. I already purchased a pair from H&M, like a wide leg pair. If you haven't seen my H&M haul, I'll throw it up in the cards, but loved these. I think Rinse dark denim is so easy to dress up, and I just feel like it's gonna be really in. Like, I used to work for Abercrombie, and it's all we used to wear, so I went through a phase of like hating it. But I mean, denim is always big for the fall. Denim is always big in my life. I love it. So these were a great purchase, and I'm happy to have them. Next up is a studded belt. Never in my life did I think that I would want a studded belt, because I was around when the studded belts were like a thing, but this is a different kind of stud. It's like a round, flat, and I think will add so much to just a jeans and a sweater type of outfit. I think it'll elevate it, and when paired with the right thing and not like etnies or whatever, like you're gonna get the right, you'll get the right kind of like look to your outfit and it'll be so cute. So love this belt, and I wanted it in brown, but I cannot find it literally anywhere. I think it's sold out. So the black one is the next best thing. This is a dupe for the Kate belt that I don't know who in their right mind would spend $500 on. Nonetheless, next up in accessory world is metal hair, not clips, but metal hair ties, like those. I just feel like it gives such a polished look. It's giving the same like look as like when you wrap a piece of hair around your ponytail. My hair is finally going to be long enough where I can wear it up with it not at all falling down and stuff like that. And I think that it's just a cute way to kind of elevate your hair and the look of it with just a little metal hair tie thing like this. I think it's cute. And like a hair cuff, I don't know, I think they're going to be really in. They have silver, they have gold, but I think this one's really cute and I found it at Target. All right, moving along to pants. When I tell you I'm in no specific order, I mean I'm just bouncing all around because this is the order in which I wrote down things that I want. So next is the Madewell barrel jeans. I've tried Madewell jeans in the past and have not loved them. So I am curious to try out their barrel jean, which is more of a subtle barrel. I have two pairs of barrel jeans, one from Zara, which is very oversized and baggy, but I love them. And then I have a pair from a Goldie, which is white, but I want the dark. They just released a darker wash of the Madewell. So I think I'm going to either order a couple sizes or check and see if my North Park mall has a couple sizes that I can kind of fit, because I want to make sure that I'm getting the right fit of them versus like going with my traditional size, if you know what I mean. So barrel jeans from Madewell, like it or not, they're really not going anywhere, and I happen to love barrel jeans. So yeah, I love them. Next up is a pair of leopard pants, okay? I, again, was a girl in college that leopard was neutral, okay? I had leopard flats, I had leopard belts. I loved leopard. I never wore it in like pants form or even shirt form, I don't think, but I'm loving them. Now, I saw two pairs. I actually ordered this pair from Amazon because it's kind of muted, and I think it almost looks like just like a black, gray, brown denim pant, but it's got mixed reviews. So we're gonna see how these go, but I think these could be really cute with like a black top or a black sweater or brown sweater, whatever. I think these could be cute. The other ones I have on my list are the Abercrombie ones. Now, my like hold up on these is I'd like to see them in person, because when I'm seeing them on like Instagram, TikTok, they look much more muted and like subtle, but when I'm looking them on the website, they look like camouflage cheetah. They're like, whoa, in your face. I don't want anything to be whoa in my face. I want a subdued print. But I think the leopard pants are cute. If you're not a pants girl, skirts, I think would be a really good way to incorporate that as well. I'm just not a huge skirt girl, so I see myself wearing the pants more, and they would be more of like a special occasion, a night out type of thing. Anyway, and then my last thing on my list so far, okay, is a rugby style top. Now, I've had one from Abercrombie. It's in my other closet. It's like a sweater material and I love it. It's cropped. I've had that for a while now, probably 3-4 years. And I wanted one more oversized, so I found a couple that I liked. I actually pulled the trigger on this Gap one that's like the green and the blue. I think it's just so pretty, perfect for like fall, winter, with like light jeans or even dark jeans. I think adorable. So yes, I already pulled the trigger on this. I got it in a size medium. I'm hoping it'll be oversized enough, but we'll see. The other one, Abercrombie, H&M had one like this that I was gonna pull the trigger on, but it is sold out. But this is just like the classic rugby, again with dark jeans, would look so cute. I think it's a very like collegiate, but if worn oversized, can be very cool. So I love the rugby style top. It's giving polo mixed with baggy long sleeve. I don't know, I love it. So that is it, you guys. That was it. That's a lot, okay? So if you have never tried doing a wish list on your phone and kind of like starting big, starting general, like suede bag, and then eventually going down to like what kind of suede bag, and if you're somebody who wears bags all the time, there's a bucket bag, mini bag, like if you need multiple different, you know, whatever. But if you've never tried doing that, I think you will be so surprised as how beneficial it is and how easy it is to, once you've like kind of, and if you're like me crazy, you put the links, because I mean I have to do it for you guys anyways, but you put the links and then you can check on them periodically to see if they're on sale or whatever. But I don't know, I think, or if they're selling out and you want to grab it quick, I think it's a fun way to kind of narrow down and figure out what you need. But before you really make your wish list that like you don't, I don't know, I really encourage you to bring out your last year's stuff. Remind yourself, maybe sometimes you just forgot. Maybe you bought it at the end of the season. Maybe you, I don't know, whatever it was. Maybe you didn't wear it last season, but now you want to wear it this coming season. Like, so really go through what you already have. If you have separate closets, I have a very small closet, so we swap out. So yeah, I encourage you to do that first before you bring new stuff in. But I love making these. You guys seem to really like them. I think they're awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys are wishing for, or if there's anything on your fall wish list that you think that I would also want. Let me know, because we got room to grow on this app, you know, or on this notes app. But she's looking good, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna be ready for fall. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon.